Hey everybody, Chris here. So growing momentum for Dogecoin. We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we were live on Friday night. Had a great time watching Dogecoin still hitting higher highs. We'll show that on the charts. And we're expecting over the weekend volume to really tick down. We'll be watching that throughout the weekend. We'll be live again Monday to catch back up with you in the live stream. So make sure that you are subscribed. You've got all of your notifications on, including on your phone. So wherever you are, you know that I'm coming live. And then I'm going to have a special live on Tuesday, November 5th. Yes, I'm going to be live in the evening time as the presidential election in the United States. The votes are coming in, and we're going to be looking at the results of those a little bit. But we're going to be watching more the reaction of cryptocurrency trading, and particularly Dogecoin. It could be quite a spicy night, so make sure that you join in on my live stream. There'll be a lot of other live streams going on YouTube, I'm sure, but this is going to be Doge, and we're going to be really looking at how Doge is reacting. Could be some wild trading that night. So let's get into it, though. We've got growing momentum now. So let me show you the charts and the news. And we'll start here looking at the Dogecoin chart. We're at 14.4 now. We did have a dip right around that 14.3 line. That was our resistance line. Traded up over resistance on Friday and then came back tested it as support. And now we've got this double top here, very similar to what we just had. I'll show that in a minute. But then early this morning, dipped down just below, came up above, and I would expect Dogecoin may drift down a little lower. Again, we'll see how the volume ticks up on the weekend. Again, overnight, volume was pretty low, but just ticking up a little bit right now. But I zoom back a little bit more, and we look at where we were on Wednesday, and this was during our live stream on Wednesday. We had this double top, and someone said, hey, it looks like cat ears, right? So we drew them. It could be dog ears too, right? It could be dog ears, but there was a double top. And then I predicted that Doge was probably going to drift down lower, and it did. It took a little bit longer than what I charted, but Dogecoin did drop down into the low 12s there, because someone was wondering, hey, Chris, am I going to be able to buy more on a dip lower than the 13-cent price that Doge had hit there? Well, look what happened. On Thursday, big volume tick up, Doge gaining momentum, moving up 13.5, and then over 14 cents. And what we saw on Friday was a move up to about 14.69, drop down to our resistance that now could be support, and then double top. So with this double top, again, very similar to what we had on Wednesday, we could see Doge drift a little lower. Just, again, typical trading. Not saying that Doge is dropping all the way down, but a little retrace would not be unexpected, similar to what happened here Wednesday into Thursday. So that's kind of the overall view. Again, Bitcoin did hit 69K, but Bitcoin has been continuing to drift down a little further since then, while Doge showing more strength, showing more support and strength, and not drifting down as much. As you see over the past 12 hours, Dogecoin is up 5%, Bitcoin down a bit, which means our Doge BTC trading pair continues to go higher and higher. Again, this is Dogecoin against Bitcoin. We're seeing that Doge BTC trading pair going up. So what's going on? Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin at the minute. Bitcoin is repeating same pattern each cycle. We zoom out, we look at the 4-year cycles. We say, look, 2012, right? 2016, 2020, and now 2024. These are all the years right before new all-time highs are hit. Again, so 2013, 2017, 2021, and we're going into 2025. That's when, again, on the 4-year patterns, we would be expecting new all-time highs, even though Bitcoin already hit 73K again in March. And again, that was the momentum behind the new Bitcoin spot ETFs. But again, patterns do tend to repeat. cycle after cycle after cycle. Not a guarantee, but this is what we are looking for. And then Bitcoin profitability, again, 4-year cycles again, peak, bottom, peak, bottom, peak, bottom, peak, bottom. In this case, though, the price where Bitcoin is now at 68K, you only have about 1.6% of all Bitcoin holders not in profit. And that was all the buying that we had back here in March from 69K to 73K. Anybody who bought Bitcoin there is down a little bit on that purchase, but it's going to get eaten up. And everyone's going to be in profit. It's going to be 100%. So what's happening with Doge? The last time Dogecoin flipped the 3-day super trend, created a buy signal for Doge, and Doge pumped 212%. So that's what we had back in late February, early March, when Doge went on that big run. This is looking very similar. Here's the buy. That is looking strong for Doge. Also, Doge. Mag says, look, Doge is about to go parabolic. Looking at back to 2020 into 2021, we had the first pump. We had a retest and a beginning of a second pump. And that happened actually more toward December of 2020 before the big run started in 2021. What could we see this time? Well, it is starting. Again, starting. So we've got growing momentum again. Is this parabolic run really going to happen? Master Kenobi says, look at the macro scale, the pump take shape very nice. He turned bullish on Doge on 30 August, and I replied to this saying, well, I've been bullish on Doge since a year ago when we bought our last bag of Doge at 0.0588. That's right, 5.88 cents. We bought Doge just 1 year ago, right before the big move that we had in 2023, which led to a big rise in the price. And that got us out of that sort of bearish trend we were in right there, 5.88 Doge, and then Doge moved on up over 9 cents very quickly. So I've been bullish since then. Again, it was a long bearish run, 2022, 2023, but we broke out just 1 year ago today. And now we are seeing that momentum building. Master Kenobi also says, nice to see Doge above 14.2. The second level to watch before the real bull run. The next one, he's got 17.5. And on my chart, I have been showing these levels as well. Again, mine is 14.3 for the red line, which goes again back to July. That is where Doge hit a peak, and we are now right above that. So we have now had Doge move up. We're at 14.49 as I'm recording this, so higher. So what's the next level? 17.4, and then I've got it 17.420, just because I can, which then goes back to May, and that is where we had Doge trading up to after Doge had dipped here in the beginning of May down to about 12.5 cents, traded back up 17.420. Again, what we are looking for now are higher highs and higher lows. We don't have another low yet because Doge has been on a 9 consecutive day run. That's right, 9 consecutive green candles trading upwards. So we don't have a low to really chart yet because Doge has just been moving up. So that is all looking great. Again, parabolic run looks like it could be coming. And is this the time to buy Doge? That's up to you to decide on the dips. Dogecoin leads weekly gains. That's right. We look at the charts here on crypto market cap and on 7 days. Well, Mu, again, this 2024 is the year of the memes, so why not? Mu, 32% on the week, Doge, 30%, and a lot of other memes here from Brett to Floki to Mog, all doing very well right now. So the memes continue. Sheeb as well, gaining momentum, just like Doge. Sheeb has these burns. It says the burn rate has increased by a massive return of nearly 281 million Sheeb. And I'm like, 281? No, massive would be billions. We need billions of Sheeb being burned to make a difference. But as we typically see, Sheeb tends to follow Dogecoin. So when Dogecoin starts going on a run, Sheeb follows, and then vice versa. If Sheeb is going on a run all of its own, Doge will follow. They are still kind of linked that way, but yeah, Sheeb's volume has increased as well. Doge recently breached 11 cents, and then we've seen successive higher highs up to the 14-cent range. So, Doge flashing strong buy signals. On-chain transactions have experienced a significant increase, and we see this rally just continuing for Dogecoin. Bullish momentum builds for Dogecoin. On-chain data. That's right. Not only do we have futures, that's right, futures interest after a very long bearish summer. That's ticking up. That's tipping up as well. Of course, trading volume ticking up as well with the price. A lot of activity with Doge. And not only that, we saw whales accumulating Doge. We see more active Dogecoin addresses, an 8-month high, helping to further bolster this optimistic sentiment. So all of this is building for Dogecoin. This is the growing momentum that I'm talking about. And we also have social dominance. Social dominance is up. Can FOMO stall the price growth? So what about this FOMO? And it's just sentiment was looking at the charts and saying, we have all these metrics that are looking good. Are we going to see a top? And I'm like, we're still too early in this cycle to be seeing tops right now. That's my opinion. I'm not selling any right now. So we have a positive shift in investor sentiment. It might signal renewed faith in the meme coin market. I think memes have been doing great kind of all year long, despite the bearish summer that we had. The increasing crowd hype is often a warning signal of a potential price top, as rising FOMO, that's fear of missing out, can dampen the momentum of developing price rallies. Again, as we've seen in cycles before, we typically have a first rally and then we have a settlement. And we're still in that first rally, I believe, for Dogecoin. Dogecoin versus Ripple, which one will knock Solana out of the top 5? And we've been watching this during the live streams, having some fun with that on Dogecoin. Well, Doge, the meme coin that can deliver, OG meme coin from 2013, and now has a market cap. Let me get back into the top 10 here. Its market cap is over 21 billion. XRP is still sitting at 30 because XRP, of course, is a stable coin and is just going flat, while Doge is up 30%. It's not too far now for Doge to be passing XRP. And we figured during the live stream yesterday, we were calculating about 21.5 cents for Doge would get it over 30 billion. And it would then pass XRP. Solana is up here at 72 billion. So we, again, need to more than double the price of Doge, maybe up to 50 cents, and then we would see it passing Solana. And that's if Solana was flat, but Solana does seem to be coming up a bit as well. So we will be watching that on Doge. Ripple XRP is still fettered by legal cases. And of course, the constant token selling, minting and selling that keeps going on with XRP. So XRP moon boys, I don't know what to tell you. Why is Dogecoin price up? Analyst I $1. You're going to see more and more of this talk about Doge to $1. And I'm like, let's get up to 50 cents first and battle the previous all-time highs again before we start talking about $1. But Blunts has a couple really interesting posts here that I'll end with. Looks to me like Doge is sucking liquidity out of the entire meme eco right now. So as I said back on Monday, what we're going to be seeing is not only this transition from Bitcoin to Doge, because Doge is going to outperform Bitcoin, and we see that on the Doge BTC trading pair, but also out of other memes. Holders of other meme tokens are going to see Dogecoin's price going up with the FOMO, and they're going to say, I'm going to get out of this meme token. I've already made enough money on it. I want to get back on the Doge train, and I do not want to miss the big Dogecoin parabolic run that Doge most likely is going to have. Nothing looks as bullish to me as Doge does on all time frames. Doge used to do this in alt seasons past, where it would run hard, nothing else would be moving, definitely having a deja vu moment. That is Doge. Also, Blunt says, the thing with Doge is basically since its inception, it always runs the hardest and most vertically right towards the end of the cycle after BTC is usually already trading at all-time highs, like legit from rock bottom to 30x in the space of a few weeks. And unless you've been around for a while, you simply wouldn't know this because you haven't experienced it. Yes, we have new flashy memes now, but writing Doge off as dead would be a huge mistake, in my opinion. And I think it's actually in between there. We usually see a double run for Bitcoin, and Doge's big run is usually in between the two. Bitcoin usually goes on a run, it starts to settle, and then we see Doge's huge run. We can expand that out in this cycle as Bitcoin had an early run back in March. Doge went up quite a bit there too, but Doge settled lower than Bitcoin percentage-wise. Now we're starting to see that Dogecoin run happening. I mean, look at this, 9 straight days of green candles up for Doge. And now we see Doge back to 14.5 cents coming up for Doge. Then most likely what we're going to see is Bitcoin go on another run, and I believe Doge will follow it again this cycle. So that's the growing momentum that we have. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this sort of trajectory for Doge? Are we going to see a retrace here? Someone looking to buy on a dip, and how low might that dip be before Doge continues to move on up? Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.